Right. I've overeaten like hell. I'm feeling incredibly sick, so we're not playing a game that requires much concentration. Right. Why is it not? Weird how it's not. It's showing the window, but it's not showing the. Ah. Weird, as like a window and then the. Should put a. Oh. That's why. Currently, working on our current task is 60 cooking to cook a curry. So currently like hopping worlds. Every so often when we see this, because we're close to a level. We need 58 fletching, or is it 60 something? I think it's 58. No, it's 63. We need 63 fletching, and the only thing we've got to fletch with is normal logs. So it's a massive grind. One more level till. Oh no, can I do swordfish now? I feel like it's one more level. 45, yeah. I wish I could backlog it, but it wouldn't be there really, because it'd be so much easier to do it. If I just had like an oak tree, it's like half the pain. I can chop these down. What? Why can you chop these ones down but you can't chop... The thing is though, as soon as we get out of here, we get like a load of like free chunks. It's literally just this one is a annoying grind. We've still not got another level yet. God, we're nearly there. You might as well buy the swordfish now. It's annoying that we don't have any closer ovens. There we go, 45 cooking. Now we can do swordfish. Should be able to, should help depending on how many we burn. Should help us get to 60 quicker. Like burning through our money a hell of a lot quicker though. Bad thing. How is the quality of my stream? It feels like really low for some reason. Look at the quality and it's like all blurry. I don't understand why, because the rate should be great. Let's do that. See if it makes it any better. fair, we'll probably be getting less XP an hour while we're just burning everything. But come on. Wow. Oh, it'd be good if we do finish this goal. 60 cooking doesn't seem undoable this stream. It's just time consuming, that's the only thing. It'll be nice once we get a bank. I want this chunk next. As soon as we get a bank. I think we have 2 chances of getting a bank actually. Let me look at the chunk. Chunk loader. Yeah, if I get to the right of me, I get a bank. If I get to the left of me, I get a bank. All the other, to be fair, all of the ones around me are not that bad in terms of my tasks that I would have to do. The chunk to the south of me, my only task would be obtain a bronze med helm, which I'm assuming I get it. Yeah, there's muggers. And that would be it. Task to the chunk to the west of me would be make a pineapple pizza. Obtain a blue cape, which I'm assuming I can just buy from a store. Leather boots, buy from a store. Obtain a blue wizard hat, which I've already got because the imp walks into this chunk. So, why in a store that sells food would you not have a stove? gonna be quite annoying when it's my only step left is the fledgling one. Don't really want to have to deal with that, but you know. $63. Gonna get 77 fever now though. Might do. I think we might be, yeah, a couple off. Alright, Ava, how's it going? Enjoy your lurk. I'll tell you what this is about. Basically, the way that this works is I'm locked to this chunk, and I have to do all of the content that I'm able to do in this chunk, and then after that, I can unlock another chunk. Ideally, we don't want to go towards this because that's a end of game content, which I wouldn't be able to do. So we're happy to go anywhere left, but we're still quite a way off. Yeah, so we have to, my current goal is, well, one of my goals was I had to thieve a gem stall, which is this thing. I've done that. I had to get, blue was the hat, the black robe, the dagger, and the leather gloves. They were all tasks. I should get the task thing up, actually, that would make more sense. So people can see it. Window capture. That one. Done. There you go. Yeah, so that's my current tasks on it. I've got to cook a curry to 60 cooking, which is what I'm currently training. And then craft ruby bolt tips, 63. So I've done all the other tasks, it's just these two that I need left, and then I can roll another chunk. So if I completed both these tasks, it'd come with a roller thing. And say like I rolled here, it would add the tasks to there for me to do whatever is it to do in this chunk. So yeah, currently we're just working on the 60 cooking so we can make a curry. And then from there we'll go on the go on the fletching grind, which is the worst one out of everything that I have to do, because we've only got the worst training method available to us, and it's just take forever. So we need to get to 63. 63 fletching, and it gives us like no experience on the method that we have. I feel like I should drop these and I'd be able to get it. I think I might. Like, I really, really, really want to keep these, but to be honest, the content that... It's going to be ages before I can even use them. They're taking up 8 slots, and I could be hopping worlds to get more food to cook. And I'm going to be getting more anyway when I'm getting this fletching grind. I really think I might drop them. What can I even get from them? Let's have a look. Moon chest. I get a 1 in 500 helmet, and I get a 1 in 5k onyx, and the rest are pretty good as well, but I've got the loop. How do I get the 2 half keys? 2 half key can be obtained by killing. Okay. I'm not particularly going to be able to get them for a while. Loop half. I've only got these from normal trees, and they're a 1 in 2.6k drop chance. That's mad, and I've got that many of them. I think I'm going to get rid of them. As much as I would very much like to think that I'll bank them, it just slows down the experience I gain per hour immensely. So I think I will. Do I want to drop it? I mean, I could do that and drop them too. Is there any point in me keeping these? I wanted the... No, there's no point in me keeping them. We'll do that and see how it goes. Oh, I am very tired. I feel quite tired today. I've been quite tired a lot recently, but I went airsoft, was it yesterday? Yeah, and I think that's what's tired me out. I was running around like a madman. It was like the first time I was actually like throwing myself to the floor and stuff like that, and sliding down hills and all that, and I was like, after the fact, I was like, oh, I'm really tired. Like,
How are you anyway, Abba? I'm probably not gonna get that many views for this, because not a lot of people like RuneScape nowadays. Anyway, feels like saying that it is growing, seeing as all the WoW streamers are jumping on the bandwagon. Do I just get rid of them? I think we do. Just because it's going to be ages before we are ever able to use them. All the things that actually drop the other half of keys, like the 2 for keys, are like things that we can't even like kill for ages. So I think I will. I'm gonna bite the bullet. Yeah, the decision's been made. Because we can get so much more experience now if we have that inventory space. I wanted to keep them, but no, it's not worth it. I'm going to be getting loads more probably anyway, because I'm going to be cutting trees for ages. Probably. I used to take multivitamins. I might be low on iron as well. I don't have a lot of red meat in my diet. Oh yeah, this is well better. Okay, I'm already not regretting my decision to drop them. Oh look, they still stay here. I wonder if they stay for like an hour. I wonder if I can juggle them as well. I wonder. I might test it. I might pick up 7 of them, drop 1 at the same time as them. And at half an hour on them. Pick them back up so I know there's half an hour left on that. Because it's weird they're still there. We'll do another 2 like runs, and if they're still like there, then they've got like an hour despawn timer. And if they do, we can just juggle them with this really easily. That'd be great. It's been ages since I've seen my inventory so empty. Oh, that's not very good. Hope it gets better soon. No, he's Chunkman because we're locked to this region until we do all the tasks that are in this zone. So if I do that, there you go. That's the lists of tasks that are in the zone. So
we've got cook a curry, which is what we're currently working on. And then the last one we've got is cut ruby bolt tips, which is the one that's going to take forever. And then what happens is basically once we've done all of these tasks, we roll another chunk around us. So we rolled this one. The task here would be make a pineapple pizza, obtain a blue cape, obtain leather boots, obtain a wizard hat. I already have a wizard hat though, because the thing that drops it walks between these two chunks. Then if we got that one, it would be advent weapon, advent armor, advent plate body. Technically we should be able to roll that because we can walk it from here. So we might roll that. We can roll... Technically we can roll here, 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 and here. It feels like. I think it's them four we can roll once we finish it. Get the rule thing off. Yeah, so it kind of sets you a goal of what to do, but you don't always have the most optimal methods of training the skills. Yeah, so we've... Okay, they did despawn in the end. We've got these clue scrolls as well. And the way that clue scrolls work is if you complete a step, but you have a load of different ones on the floor, and you can complete all the steps, they go together, so they count as one clue. So these are ones that are within rollable distances. So I'm juggling them because they'll stay on the floor for an hour, which is what this timer in the top left is. So I just reset it before it runs out of time, and then if we roll the chunks and we can do the clues, we'll do it and see if we can get a chest, which has a chance of rolling some stuff that we can't get for a good while. But also might backfire on me because I might not be able to get a pickaxe for ages, but then I can get a black pickaxe from a clue scroll chest, and then that means I might have to do a grind that because I've got a pickaxe that I previously couldn't. I'll show you the clue scroll. So search the barrel at the top of the Hunter's Guild. The Hunter's Guild is here, so it's not that far off potentially, because that's like an easy task. That one has, I think, no tasks in it, and I think that one, well, that one's got quite a lot of tasks in it. But you know, I could unlock it. So. Just a bit grindy. Like now we're currently hopping between the playable worlds to buy food from the store to be able to grind our cooking level up. And then we have to run over to the only furnace that we have in the chunk to be able to cook them. I drink tea all the time. I'm British. It's like, oh, 80% of my diet. Good old Yorkshire tea. You've never seen RuneScape? There's loads to RuneScape. I mean, it's like, what, 30 years old now? Or something? Is it 30? Like, not 30. It's like 25 years old now, I think, or something like that. I played it when I was 8 years old. My cousin showed me it at his house, and then I was hooked. I've like played it on and off for years. I just thought I'd do an account that has like restrictions on it. Kind of like, I suppose in a way, it's kind of like a rat race run. It's got loads of different restrictions on it, hasn't it? Yep, used to be played in the browser. Now it's played on a client. There's loads of extra stuff to it that you can do. And like all these things are client things that people have made, plugins. All the things that like highlight the objects that you can interact with. Like I've marked all the NPCs or whatever that are to do with thieving, so I can know which ones I need to potentially interact with. Yep, that's how it was as a kid. Oh, look at you, you big nerd, playing a game like that. Goes home, instantly creates an account. I was obsessed with it as a kid. I think like most of my friends throughout my life, I've made friends with them because they played RuneScape. Like I'm going to a christening on let me have a look what date it is. On the 23rd of August I'm going to a christening, and the person whose child I'm being godfather to is one of the main reasons I became friends with him is because he played this game. And now I'm being the godfather to his kid. That's funny though, isn't it? Ah, oh, good. Oh, I have been resting. I've been off work for nearly 3 weeks now, but I've just been doing a lot of DIY and other things and going out, and whereas the relaxation for me is sitting at my PC. Chilling, like doing stuff like this. This is my de-stressor. Yeah, I think he's currently still playing RuneScape as well. Not as oh yeah, he told me he told me about it on my stag do. He's like, basically said to me, oh yeah, I was going to ask you a question. I was wondering if you potentially wanted to be the godfather to our child. I was going to ask Callum, which is our other mate, but I don't think he'd really care about being it. Whereas you seem like you'd actually want to be, and I'm like, yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, I said you kind of like spoil it by mentioning Cal and not sort of saying, yeah, you were the first choice. And then he's like, he was like, no, you are the first choice. We're just saying, like, you seem like a person who would be happy that you are. I was like, yeah, I suppose it makes sense. Yeah. You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding and ask me a favor. Of which you know I cannot refuse. No, it said he said he didn't even ask the other guy. He said they were thinking about who they would like, and they thought about him, and then they were like, no, we won't care about it. So he said I was the first pick, but when they were sitting there thinking about who they wanted. I went to go play airsoft with him yesterday. He shot me in the head. I shot him in the head as well with a shotgun. Alright, don't belittle it. Don't make me feel like rubbish. Oh, I need the axe. Get back here. Richard, you're meant to be going, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I understand. Oh yeah, he did think of you at first and choose you. You're meant to, not make it meaningless. You're meant to be supportive here. It's like Abba said his hands are hurting. I said, oh, I hope you feel better. I didn't go, haha. Serves you right. It wasn't like that, did I? No, my first thought was, oh, I hope your hands get better. I hope everything's okay. Didn't just go on the attack straight away. There's actually Excalibur in RuneScape. You can get Excalibur. Gives you like a 5 levels in defense bonus when you use the special attack on it, and your character screams for Camelot. I'm just gonna try and break up what I play a little bit because I was getting really frustrated with Project Zomboid the other day with that, like, not being able to find anything to gain weight, and I'm trapping and I wasn't finding anything, and I was spending days like trying to just get me weight up, and I was literally gaining like 1 weight, and then by the time I got anything else, I'd already lost the weight that I gained. No, I was using you as an example, Abba, Yeah. He screams for Camelot. You have to do a quest to get it as well. I think it is... What quest is it? It's like... I think it's Merlin's Crystal. You just start quest helper guide on that. Yeah, there you go. Get Excalibur. That's how much of a nerd I am. Oh. I brokered it. Game capture. Dink dink. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I'm not very. I don't particularly like them. I've got another. I've got another Iron Man account that is like not far off completing all the quests, but I'm just very lazy when it comes to it. The good thing about this mode is I can only do the quests once I've got the chunks, so I can't really do much questing on this. I had to do a quest to be able to get to this place, where I am currently, but apart from that, it's fine. I had people here who would. It only stresses me out when it's not going my way. I mean, I had like 8 traps down. I wasn't catching anything for days, and when I was catching it, I was getting raccoons, and it's like all I wanted was a male rabbit, a female rabbit, keep them. After that, doesn't matter. We just eat everything that we get. Do you currently play it now, Jay? Oh no, I was. That's why I didn't play stream yesterday with Zomboid. I was just not in the mood. I was sitting there and I was like, oh, I kind of want to play it, but at the same time, I'm just not in the mood to sit there for 2 hours trying to gain weight. I just needed a break from it. Like this is like, this is like, it's not exactly a fun activity to be doing, running back and forth between a store, buying food to get a cooking level up, but it's how we progress on the account. And it's like the only way to progress, so it's kind of like, oh okay, this is what we have to do. Too bad there's no boosts that I can get to temporary boosts out of the bar that because some of the drinks that you can get in the game give you like temporary boosts, so you can do stuff at a higher level. So I said to Bad Sad he should start playing it. I said he should do a Iron Man account with me, like a team group Iron Man or whatever it is, and we should do that. But I'm pretty sure he'd quickly get bored. Yeah, I'm just not a massive fan of the quests where they've made it like you've got bosses to kill and then like the bosses are really quite hard, or I've got bad hands anyway, so doing flicks and like different things, it's quite challenging for me. Like why I on my Iron Man, even though it's like nearly like max combat, um, in like attack, strength, defense, range. I think magic's pretty low in comparison, but prayer as well.
isn't that high, but like really far into the account, I've got hardly any gear because I can't click to save my life. I can't make sense of what's on the screen half the time. Well, we're just seeing how it goes. How far are we off? Like 60. What was our closest start to 60? That's 185k XP for 56. Oh wow, we've got like more than 100k XP to get. By ending this, I thought we'd potentially get 60 cooking this stream, but I don't think we will. Especially with the rate that we're burning. I thought we'd be getting a hell of a lot more. It'd also be nicer if there was just a range that was closer. Whew. I was tempted to play DayZ because I haven't played that in a while, like years. And then I was like, well, I know what'll happen. I'll end up doing something. I'll get like some gear, and then some guy who's played it for like years will just dome me from halfway across the map. I'm like, not really in the mood for that. Why you're not tired? You're not tired in that sense. Come on, stop burning everything. Alright, I'm gonna go make a coffee. This is fruit salad, I think. The name of the song. Is it fruit salad? Yeah, a flute salad, not fruit salad. I was right though. Flute salad. We already had I clicked off it. Already had. Oh, we have. Alright, let's get. Well, we will buy the cod because it's consistent and we'd hardly burn it out.
Where is it? I always remember having my laptop upstairs as a kid, and forgetting to turn trying to go on my laptop in the middle of the night to play RuneScape, and this just going full pelt at like 1 AM, like super loud through like my speakers. And I think my reaction to it was I pulled the battery out of my laptop so it was off, and it would hopefully cool down my laptop quicker because obviously it'd been on. Obviously shut my laptop screen, put it as far away from me as possible. As my dad burst through the door, as I just got back into bed and was like, "Whoa!" I was pretending to be shocked. He's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" I'm like, "What do you mean? What am I doing?" He goes, "I've just heard music from here." I was like, "I've been asleep, so I don't know whether you've heard music or you've heard it from outside." He goes, "No, I 100% just heard you on your laptop." I went, "Well, go feel my laptop. It should be cold. If it would be warm if I'd been on it." And he went and felt it, and he's like, "It is cold." And then, "All right, okay." Then he just walked out and went back to bed. And me like, get away with it, and then been like, we won't try our luck tonight. We'll actually go to bed just in case he decides to just pop in at some point in the middle of the night and he just sees me sitting there on my laptop. Oh, I really want to get this chunk rolling. Right, I'm gonna go make a coffee. It should not log me out while I'm it'll give me a bit of a longer period to be away from my keyboard. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, just stood on something spiky. Charger right into my foot. Ow. I need to sort this room out. It's a tip. It's just got half-finished projects everywhere. I've got a full 3D printed set of ODST armor from Halo, which is currently just sprawled across my desk in front of me. Like, that needs gluing and sanding and painting. I want to wear that for airsoft. And buy a SMG. Ugh. Not that half this music was made by like two guys. Like all the really old ones are just like two people. I swear. They didn't get anyone else in for it. I swear they didn't. Can't remember off the top of my head. Oh god, I am so full from my dinner I had today. I definitely didn't need to eat it all. Should have left it. Should have left some of it and just put it in the bin. But god, I hate wasting food. We're doing good. Right. I thought I'd lost my clue scrolls then. Oh my god, I would have raged. I need to think about that. I'm going to refresh them after I've done this inventory. I had my one guy come up to me earlier and say silly chunk. Some people kind of go, oh god, why would you do a chunk account? Because half of the things that you can use to train are like the worst way of doing them. It's like, I can only use normal trees for fletching, and it's just not going to help me. I need to get 63. God, it's like, I swear it's like 60k longbows I have to make to get the experience that I need to get to 63. It's something stupid. What annoys me is these trees can't be cut. Just make them normal trees. Like, you've got 2 trees there that can be cut, and you've got all the ones on the other side. Just make these ones like some form of higher level tree that I can cut at some point. Come on! Stupid. I get this coffee already. Hurry up and wake me up a bit. Can I not? One? Nope. One more. Right, we will buy the cod because we consistently cook them without burning them. So it's like they're not as bad as what we might think. Go refresh my clue scrolls. We're getting there. Nearly after this inventory we should get another level. And then only 10 more to go. And then we can make a curry. I don't even know where I get where do I even get the curry leaves from? In this chunk. I must be able to get curry leaves. Oh, okay. I have to steal from the spice store to get curry leaves. That's there. Yeah, okay. 10 more levels there and then we can make a curry, and then that's the second to last task that we have to do for this chunk, and then we have to just work on fletching. Alright Slayer, how's it going? Alright Bad Sad. Alright Dread Raider. I've just been raided and it hasn't popped up for me. We're taking a slight break from Zomboid. I was getting really frustrated with it. I just wasn't catching anything on my current rat race run. And my character's on 53 weight. And I'm just not catching anything in my traps. I'm finding constant stuff to stock the traps with, but I'm just not catching anything. I'm at nearly 4 trapping. I just cannot catch anything. When I do catch stuff, it'll be like a baby raccoon. or a baby rabbit, which a baby rabbit's not that bad, but I want a male rabbit, a female rabbit, and then after that I just need to catch like ones that I can... Kenshi? I suppose. Could do. I haven't played Kenshi in a while. When's the last time I'll look on my Steam library, when's the last time I played it? Do that. Kenshi. I last played Kenshi in 2021. I've played it for a total of 16 hours. I did like Kenshi for the little time that I did play it. I think I preferred watching people play it though, which is why the playtime on it so low. I liked watching people do the no legs and one arm challenge or whatever. I think I kept getting captured by people and then having to break out. I got stuck in like a cycle of just breaking out and then getting captured, breaking out, getting captured. Currently trying to, well, currently with this account on here, we are locked to this region. We have to do all the tasks that are in it, and then when we do, we roll another one of these chunks. So it'll be this one, this one, this one, or this one that we can roll next. I feel like this one should be rollable because we can walk to it from here if we go diagonally across. Same with this one. I think this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and that one are rollable. When I finish all my tasks. Switch world. So currently we need to get 60 cooking so we can make a curry. And then the other one is we need 63 fletching to be able to make ruby bolts. And that grind is just going to be immensely boring. I mean, I've got a fair the way through it, but you got to bear in mind that per level it goes up like immensely. So like from the difference between 45 and 56 is basically 3 times the experience gained. So I would even, if I do double the amount of experience I've already got in that, I won't even have met my goal yet. But it should speed up a little bit because my inventory was quite full and I've got nowhere to bank my stuff yet. So once I cleared out my inventory of some stuff that I didn't really need to keep in my inventory while I'm training this. Just so I can get experience a bit quicker. So it'll help not just with this, but with the fletching and grind as well. But yeah, it's going alright. We've only got those 2 tasks to do and then we can roll the next chunk. But the fletching one's going to take God knows how long. I feel like we'll be able to get the 60 cooking one potentially this stream, if not close. Because we're getting consistent, not consistently burning everything now, so. Yeah, we're not consistently burning everything, so we are actually, oh look. There's someone actually here for once. That's a skill at that. Doesn't get any combat skills, he stays low level and he gets every other skill max. How are you, bad side, anyway? I'm assuming it was you that raided me. Yeah, I should carry on with your Kenshi streams. I like Kenshi. Though it didn't help that I voted the poll for the Project Zomboid as well. Though I think that was at the time. Oh, I've come back to air even when I haven't got a full inventory because I was concentrating on chat. Thank you for the raid. I was working on that game. Yeah, a little bit this morning, and a little basically while you were streaming yesterday, and I was on about it. I got a day-night. I was working on a day-night cycle, like in halfway in the process of that, and then after that, I'll move on to like the next bit. It's a bit weird the day-night cycle though that I've got working. It doesn't work how I really want it as well. So it's a bit too bright. I have to work out the intensity of the directional light. It kind of does a thing where it sets the value of the sun pitch, and based on the value of the sun pitch, it changes the intensity of the light. And then in line with a timer, it does the same thing. So it changes the pitch based off the time of day, which is currently like a day lasts 6 minutes, which I'd obviously make a bit longer. I'd probably make it like half an hour. And then like whenever the player chooses to end the day early or whatever. It's going to be it's going to be like a point click thing, I think, where you just tell the characters to do stuff and it does it. And then like I always got to try and keep it zombie themed, but it's basically going to be near enough be a Unreal Engine version of that Last Stand game,
which is basically near enough what a couple of the games I've tried to make recently have been near enough like. But this one a hell of a lot dumbed down. I can get for it to pure through one of these, can't I? Oh, hopefully not. That would be a task. Can I get to pure through that wheat field? Hopefully not. I don't really feel like grinding Hunter wire implings. Yeah, I'm just trying to do a variety of content. I'm just going to stream what I'm in the mood for streaming. I mean, to be fair, like 90% of the time it'll be Project Zomboid. I was so frustrated with that run. I almost felt like, although the run was in a place where it was quite secure and like I didn't really need anything apart from food, and I'd already grinded my carving up to level like 8, and I just felt like ending the run because it just, well, I'm not getting food on it. I'll just have to increase the amount of traps I've got and hope for the best. I've already got like 10 traps. There's 51 cooking. 9 more levels to go until curry. We're getting more than 17k XP an hour. 100%. Got 11k XP to go. So what time is it now? It's 18 minutes to 9. Not going to take us 37 minutes to get this next level. So we'll see how long it takes us. I'm going to put that in there. 2042. Just so I can see how long it takes us to get next level. Oh yeah, what are you making for dinner? Bad dad. I had barbecue, like a barbecue chicken. What would be barbecue chicken baguette. With like, it's a bit of a weird one. With lettuce, mayo, and tomato on it. Weird combination, but it worked well. I was just going to do barbecue chicken on the baguette. I was like, oh, it's a bit too plain, that. Not complicated enough. But God, I did too much chicken. It was like, it felt like I ate like 3 chicken breasts worth of chicken. Because I'd pre-prepped a load of cooked chicken. I just threw it all in because I was like, oh, I need to use it up. But God, it was so too much. It was just, ugh. I ate like the first half of the baguette, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of done, but I don't want to waste it. So, to be fair, I hadn't eaten very much today. What did I add? Like a pastry thing. I think that was the only thing I had.
Like a quarter a level already, and it's been 2 minutes. When I get 60 cooking and make a curry, I'll have to make a short for it, because I'm trying to get shorts out there to let people know what content I'm doing. People have got an interest in certain games. They definitely have an interest in most of the games that I play. I was saying before, Bad Sad, how I was trying to convince you to play this RuneScape with me, like a while back. Saying how I was trying to convince you to do a group Iron Man mode with me. Be like the pro and the noob. Teach you the game. Though I'm not exactly a pro. Just knowledgeable. Knowledgeable of the game, not any good at it. Like World of Warcraft. Played that for years, know a hell of a lot about it. I'm just not very good at it. Want to be able to play that. I want to be able to play World of Warcraft, but I just can't get any passion for the game anymore. Everything just feels like a slog in it. When you spend like 8 hours and you get like 2 levels or whatever, it's like and that's it falling like an efficient guide. Yeah, we're like halfway through level in 4 minutes. Yeah, this isn't accurate. Can I right click in now? This coffee's not doing enough for me, I'm still yawning. I say no, I haven't drunk very much of it. Oh. Is my phone plugged in? Yeah, okay. Kill this imp, eh? Where's he gone? Oh, he's gone out my chunk, I can't get to him. Alright, Ella, hope it goes okay. Thanks for dropping in as always. Sorry I'm yawning. Oh, God. Ugh. Sorry I'm yawning. Hope it's fine. Pasta with green pesto. I love pesto.
Oh yeah, I don't think you were here, Bad Sad, yesterday when I was talking about airsoft. Guy walks up to me at airsoft. He goes, "Oh, I've got a Oh, are you going now as well? Are you, Bad Sad? I'm not ending the stream yet. I'll end it in like an hour and 10. Yeah, thanks for catching the stream, Abba. I know you're always saying that you keep missing it, but you were first in. Pretty sure you were first in. Yeah, first in. So, thanks for dropping in. Yeah, somewhat. Yeah. So I was at airsoft yesterday. Guy walks up to me. He's like, "Oh, have you got?" I was loading some shells for my airsoft shotgun. He goes, "Oh, I see you play with shotguns." And he goes, "Do you like shotguns?" I was like, "Yeah, I quite like it. It's quite fun. Like, it's fun watching 3 BB pellets potentially hit someone like in the face." And he's like, "Oh, okay." He goes, "Oh, well, I've actually got an airsoft shotgun here that I want to sell because I got it in a trade." And he's, "I don't really use them. Like, I see that you're using one, and I wonder if you're interested." I was like, I'll have a look at it and I'll see what it's like. If you let me have a go of it and all that, to see what it's like and see if it works." He's like, yeah. So he lets me have a go of it. He says, "Oh yeah." I was like, "How much do you want for it?" He's like, "Oh, I want £30 for it." But it's the shotgun and these 11 shells. Bear in mind, I bought 4 of these shells that go into it for about £15. So I was like, instantly, I was like, "Oh, well, that's already a steal just from the shells themselves." So I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll have it. I haven't got I haven't got all the money on me currently, but if you give me like a little bit, I'll go get the money." He's like, "Oh yeah, okay." So I literally go off and I drive to a cash point away from the place, miss a couple of games of airsoft in the process, go off and get the money, come back, put the 30 quid in his face, and he goes, "Oh, sorry mate, I've already sold it." I'm like, "You're having a laugh? I've literally just gone off to get I agreed with you that I was buying it from you. I've literally said, yeah, I've got to go get the money. I've just driven, missed a load of games of airsoft to go get this money." He's like, "Oh no, oh sorry about that, mate. I didn't know that you'd gone away to go get it." As I literally said to you, I'm driving to go get the money. I was not happy. Put me in a bad. But to be fair, I think that's part of the reason is not just the frustration of the project Zomboid run currently. That as well, I think, had something to do with me not streaming yesterday. I was just so like done. And I was like, made up that I was getting this shotgun and all these shells for £30. I was in such a good mood, and it just killed it. Ah, he teleported away just as I was about to attack him. So yeah, wasn't happy. It's like a combat shotgun looking thing, isn't it? Looked like a little, kind of like a Spaz 12, and it shot like really far. Like my shotgun shoots just as far, but I just wanted a little. Cause my one that I've got's like a full on. Try to think what it's called. I'm trying to think. It's a pumpy anyway. It's a pump shotgun. Um, and it's a bit big for like close quarters, like quite a long shotgun. Whereas the one that he was selling was like quite a stubby one, which is like, oh, is it why I was interested in it? But oh well, I didn't get it. Yeah, and in his defence, he did give me 6 magazines for a different gun for free because he says he doesn't use them, and he also got them in the trade. And he gave me them and which allowed me to play one of my guns that I brought, but I'd forgotten my magazines for it, so I couldn't use it. But meh. Oh well. Yeah, but it was good yesterday. Dip, diving, and dodging. 5
rules of, or 5Ds of dodgeball. Dip, dive, dodge, and dodge. Oh, I'm looking at let me get the name of the gun. G&G armament, lever action AR. So it's like a show the Winchester where it's got the little lever on the bottom. Every time you shoot, you gotta do the lever. I'm looking into getting one of them, but it's like £500 the gun. And it's like, do I really want to spend that on an airsoft gun? Yes, but can I spend that on an airsoft gun? Not really. So I'm kind of looking to see the place that I go to. I want to ask if they buy one, and they get it for me. They don't have to give me it straight off the bat, but can I pay them month by month for it? And then use it while I'm there, and then give them it back like at the end of the day. Because it's like a £500 gun. I think it's like 430. But I want to do some. I want to change a couple of things on it. Like the one it's looking at, it's green gas in it. So you have to get a gas canister, press it up to it, so it fills the canister in it with gas, which propels the BBs. Now I want to change that so basically I'd be wearing like a backpack that has a huge air canister in it, which feeds into it, which basically increases the power on it. But they're like 100 and something quid as well, the canisters. I was like, I was like running around like a little, like a little kid yesterday. I was like diving through stuff and sliding down hills, and I'm surprised I'm not aching more um, today than what I am. I think my body's getting some. I've only started really going consistently recently. I feel like my body's finally getting a bit like used to throwing myself into stuff, and uh, the blunt force trauma. It definitely helped that I started wearing knee pads though, because God, my knees at the end of it were always, well, the next day were always killing me. Oh, we got the level. How long ago was that? I mean, God, it's got to be a little bit ago. I didn't even notice. Uh, oh well, we got the level in less than. We're a quarter of level through now. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get 60 this stream, unless we start consistently not burning everything. Um, we won't be getting it. Yeah, but the reason I want that G&G lever action is I want it upgraded. Is I want to turn it into like a sniper type build, because I'm in the process of making like a ghillie suit, and yeah, that'll be good. But I want the ghillie, the way that the ghillie suit's made is it only covers my arms and my head, but so I can wear a chest rig. But I've got my Halo ODST armor that I 3D printed. I want to make that into like a camo thing. I don't want to use that for airsoft. I can put, I'll get a visor that's, you know, like BB resistant in the for the glass bit, and I'll put fans in there so it doesn't steam up when I'm running around. And I'll drill out the bits that are supposed to have lights in. I'll actually put lights in them as well, so if I go to like night games, I can actually have lights on my helmet. Though that makes me just a target, but still. It's getting a time to do all this stuff though. Like I'm like not even quarter of the way through the ghillie suit. Why is the music stopped? I hate that. Are you still here and it stops the music? I was wondering why it's so quiet. Bim, bim, bim. Bim, 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 bim. Hmm. Just do. Like I've got a Barrett 50 cal, like airsoft gun, but it's just not usable in the game. It's so goddamn heavy. Like it looks sick. It's camoed up. But it's so heavy. It's like not like realistic, especially at the place that I play. There's like stuff in the way. There's all sorts. You need it to be light and like mobile. You have to like full on lay on the floor of it, and it's just not real. It's just not well. It's just not feasible to use it.
Oh. There's a restock as I know. I need to have a look at more airsoft fields that are near me. I can go to them a bit more. I ended up getting shot in the back of the head in the last game I went to. I like slid into cover, and all I had to do was go around the opposite side of this cover, and our team would have captured the next objective, and I literally sat there for like 2 seconds, was about to get back up to walk around this opposite side to be in this thing, and I just got like 2 free shots back to the back of my head. Didn't hurt, like, but oh, I showed. Did I send you that picture of my arm? Didn't I? On that one for my birthday, where they all found out it was my birthday. They made me wear a pink dress. And then at the end of the day, they lined everyone up, and I ran across, and everyone fired at me. And my arm was all looked like multiple people had walked up to me and put the cigarettes out on my arm because they were all like bleeding. People I don't even care. Some of the people who were there definitely turned their power up on the guns, because some of them had like compressed air guns, and they 100% were like, they definitely turned them up for my run. I ran across the first time that I ran across, and they were like, "Oh, are you running back?" I was like, "Nope, I'm definitely not." And one of these random girls said, "Oh, God, what a pussy." I was like, "Go on then, you go do it." She was like, "No, I'm okay." I was like, "Exactly." As if you see my arm, and then I showed their arm. She went, okay, fair enough. I always had like weak skin and bruise easy, so I think it went in my favour. Oh, we got another level. 53. It's getting more consistent though, of us not burning stuff. Oh yeah, it did send you that arm, yeah. Let's look at it then. God, that picture makes me look huge because of the dress. Bear in mind it's over like a tactical jacket. I'm fat, but not that fat. I'll sort of get a herring. What can we even do soon out of all these others? Four stores, 82. Oh, I did get a gas blowback pistol as well, which I'm quite happy with. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. 10k XP until next level. Ten COD is 750 XP. Might as well gain some money back. We already spent 40k. It's nice knowing that we've got the highest level stuff that we can actually get, roughly, for this. It's nice not having like really bad, stuff to cook. This would be really painful if the highest I had to cook was like the rabbit meat and stuff like that. once we get to the next chunk and stuff like that, I'll probably make use of these keys a little bit and get more valuables and stuff like that. Just get a bit of money, a little extra money. I know for a fact if we get, there's one of the chunks that we potentially get in the future where we need a lot of money because one of the goals is like 83 crafting. And that'll take forever, but it mitigated a bit by already having a decent amount of money. Oh, you've been thinking about the game that I can make? Go on then, pitch it to me, Bad. Well, you're looking at Unreal Engine. You should work on something. Go in a Discord call. Peer to peer, what do you mean? Remind me what peer to peer is. Doing like multiplayer. Yeah. Oh, I've never done multiplayer games on Unreal. I've never looked into the server side of stuff on it. Or not even server side. Simple tactical turn-based game. Suppose. I mean, it's it depends how complicated of a tactical thing it is. Like setting up all stats and stuff for the different things and there's a YouTube channel that does like a thing where it's like 5 developers come together to make a game and they all get like a week each to do it, but they're not allowed to communicate at all. And like I've been tempted to, I think they do like a thing where you can apply. I've been tempted to apply for it to get involved, but I feel like I'd mess it up because I'm not sure if they use GitHub or whatever to share the files and merge the projects and stuff like that. And I haven't used that in ages, and every time I seem to have used that in the past, I've always accidentally. Well, to be fair, not 100% always my fault, but I always ended up editing stuff that someone else edited, and it causes conflicts when the main thing that I would probably struggle with in regard to that would be the grid-based system if it was based off of that. If you mean like that type of turn-based game, I haven't done a grid-based system before. I would not really know how to do that. I'd have to look into it. I should really just finish off that horror game I was making. But the issue is I can't remember the website I was using to do the AI lines. Pretty sure I bookmarked it potentially. Bookmarks.
No. Other bookmarks? No. I mean, in a way, the game that I'm currently, although I was on the process of making, is kind of like a turn-based game. You make the decisions that your character does for the day, whether it be repair your barricade, go out and hunt for supplies, upgrade stuff, find survivors, and then by the end of the day your base gets attacked, and then depending on how well prepared you are, as well as your own gameplay in the game, you are able to defend or not, and you basically just keep going until you can't defend anymore. And there'd be some sweaty sod out there who would find like the optimal thing. Like, what I did for the first 3 days is all I did was upgrade my base defenses, and that meant that all the starting off waves were basically cannon fodder, and then from there, because my walls were already upgraded, all I had to do was just basically hunt for better weapons and survivors and equip them with these weapons. But then it's, I suppose, in a way, it's adding things that, oh well, you need X amount of survivors to be able to upgrade this wall. And it's like, oh. I don't know, it'll be good. I just need to, the issue is sometimes when I am streaming game development, there's certain things that I have an idea of how to do, but I'm not 100%, so I have to go off and look at stuff. So some people don't like that. They want you to just be consistently going, and like, oh, give me a minute while I read this like paragraph that someone wrote in like 2014 about how they did this. And like sat there looking at an Unreal Engine that's not doing anything, and they're like, oh, well, this is boring, and then they sod off. Whereas if you're like consistently doing something, like they're more likely to, you know, stay. Like with this, I can just randomly drivel off random stuff and try not to stop talking to keep people interested. Even though I'm doing like a boring task, I'm just walking back and forth between 2 points and cooking food. But because I'm trying to consistently talk, even though like I'm chatting utter bollocks, people stay to listen. As well as they might find actually what I'm doing somewhat interesting if they haven't seen the game before, or they're wondering what it is, but I'd be very surprised if most people haven't seen RuneScape nowadays. Ah, of course we fail and burn a load of stuff. Is it based off what's top of the inventory it is? Not far off our next level. Apparently we've only burnt 98 out of like 650-ish that we've cooked. Battlefield is this one? Dogs of War. We'll skip to Sea Shanty 2. Hey Joe, it'd be a funny stream for us to do, Bad Sad, if you've got it. DayZ, because we're both probably both noobs at that. 54 cooking now, that's good. 6 levels off being able to make curry. And then that'll be one more task to go after that. I played it when it first came out as a mod, and you could actually, walk up to random people and have conversations. And then it became like public knowledge of this mod, and then it became shoot on sight simulator. I mean, the game was pretty badly optimized when it first came out as a standalone. The mod was well good. I feel like the mod was better than the actual current game. My funniest memory of the DayZ mod was I'd played for ages. I'd got myself an SVD, an SVD, a load of gear. I was like as geared as I'd ever been on DayZ, and my friend who was on about before, the one I was friends with and being the godfather to his kid, started playing with me, and it was I found where he was, got to him, it was pitch black, couldn't see anything. We start running towards like a main city trying to get him some loot. I think it was it might have been Cherno or what's the other one? This is a game with a V. And he decides in the middle of pitch black to turn his flashlight on to be the beacon of light to everyone around us, with me running in front of him. So I'm just illuminated. Me in my ghillie suit and SVD just running down this, like, across this field, lit up by this thing. Lo and behold, 2 seconds later, my leg gets broken by a shot. I go prone, I say, turn that light off, you idiot. He gets, like, I think he gets domed before he turns it off. And then I'm just, like, lying in a field, like, in the pitch black, and then, bandaging my leg, and then I think I crawled into a bush, and it was like a group of like 4 people, and I was like, well, I'm not opening fire on these because they'll just turn around, and they couldn't find me in the end, and I got away. But I was like, you literally just like cost me like all my gear because you had your light on. I didn't know they had it on, I wasn't really paying attention. But yeah, that was funny. Oh, 11k until 54. The fletching's just going to be the worst. I thought I could make Sapphire tips at a really low level, which I thought would give me some form of hope of speeding it up. But now it's like 58 fletching you need for that. And even then it won't be that much quicker because you can only buy 2 sapphires a world. It's around dead. No, it's not free. I swear it's free, isn't it? So, oh no, not. I thought it was. I've got that. That's made from an asset pack. I've literally got that asset pack on Unreal. It's literally they've made none of the game themselves. Maybe like the little naffy looking construction sites, which are like little grey boxes in the preview. Everything else is like asset packs. I'm pretty sure the inventory system is an asset thing as well. Yeah, they're all asset packs from Unreal. You have to. Some of them they were free for a while, like £200 and something you have to pay for them, but they were free for a while. Pretty sure I bought one of them. It cost me 200 quid though. 200, maybe not. No, I must have got. I wouldn't have spent that on an asset pack. I probably got it for like 50. It's probably an offer, but still. I probably wouldn't spend the money on that. I feel like that's a. It says early access game. And it's a solo developer, so if he gets a decent amount of money from it, he's not going to put any more content into it. So I wouldn't bother. How long will this game to be in early access as a solo developer? And he says 1 to 2 years. Nah, no chance. I can't see that. Don't get me wrong, he's put all the pieces together to make the game, but I don't think he's got the content to be able to add anything to it without other people's asset packs. Don't get me wrong, I'll be using asset packs of any of the games that I make, because I don't have the time to be able to do modelling and stuff. But I'm pretty sure people have said near enough what's already out with that is already pretty well polished though. There's not really much more that I think you can add to it. It's got very positive reviews though. 91% of it is positive. I mean, you got to bear in mind, he's selling that £10 a pop. Steam gets, I think, 20% or 25%. I think if you think up your I think it's if you don't earn under a mil with it. I don't know, something weird with Steam. It's like your first mil, you don't get any. They don't get any anything from it. So let's say he's sold. Well, let's say he's got 10,876 reviews. That's over 100 grand there. He's probably had more people buy it than that. Because I know for a fact half the games I've played, I've left like no reviews for. I just want them to hurry up with build 42. I just want the AI, even if it's like broken. Like if they work to a point and then they just kind of break, I don't care. Like I would consistently play. If like say they worked for like the first 3 months, I would just consistently play the first 3 months of Outbreak and like well of Zomboid and try and like find these like survivors and stuff. I can't see him adding any more to it. It's done well for an asset pack game. I just can't see it. Like, when's the last update that's had on it? I'm pretty sure I can check that, can't I? Patch notes. July. The last update it had was on July the 26th. So how many updates has it had? And it's only things that you can find in game by the look of it. It's been out since. To be fair, it's been out since 2022. Okay, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I thought it was a more recent game. He has been consistently updating it since then. Okay, I'll apologise about that then. He has consistently been updating it. I don't know how much content has been added from when it was first released, but 2022. So he's already gone over his estimation of development. 1 to 2 years. So 2022, so it's 3 years now. What he should have done is he should have invested like X amount of the money that he got from its initial sales and like probably recent popularity, because I've seen it quite a lot on YouTube recently. So doing that thing. Are you still here? Yes, I am still here. To just get a load of stuff sorted, like a load of extra things, like hire people to make a load of different assets for the game and expand all the different things they like, areas that you can go to and enemies, and improve AI and like the zombies. I'm pretty sure the zombies aren't that good in that from what I've seen. Like the AI is very basic, I think, from them. Saying that, DayZ zombies are very basic. They hear you and they run at you. They swing at you when they get close. I wish I was good at 2D sprite stuff in terms of like programming and all that. Like I feel like I could make pretty consistent progress on a 2D game. 3D ones are the ones that frustrate me when I get to a certain point. I should just finish off that horror game I was making, shouldn't I? Bad sad. Even if I just got that early access, I'd just throw all the money back into getting people to model stuff for me and Don't get me wrong, it doesn't really matter too much in terms of the assets I use, thanks to that filter thing I've got over the player view that makes it look like PlayStation 1 graphics. But I think I got frustrated on that one because I was trying to get, actually, like Amnesia Dark Descent, where you click on stuff and it opens doors. I was trying to get that working and it just wasn't working for me. I was just getting really frustrated with it. Because I wanted it so you could... Yeah, I just get frustrated on little things on it. No, sorry, we'll take a herring. Yeah, I mean it was really simple. It was just having an inventory system was the next step in that, to see what you've done, what you've actually got. Yeah, I mean the most complicated thing out of that would have been the monster AI, which I haven't done very much of in terms of programming. It would have just been a weird, it would have just been a mix of Outlast and Amnesia Dark Descent, where you can't do anything against the things that chase you. And I wanted like comedy mixed in with the thing. I didn't want very much in terms of people that speak to you. I kind of wanted monsters, people who've kind of gone crazy, and like try and mess you up because of that. I mean, literally the first interaction with the first dude, that's like influenced by one of the Amnesia games. I can't remember which one it is. But you bring him a saw and he saws his arm off or something, and he chases you. Let's pick these up and drop them again before I forget about them. And then he comes out of the room and attacks you. But you need to do it to progress because you have to get in the room to get to something. But like the idea with that was going to be you give him the chainsaw, he like cuts the majority of the door free, and then the monster comes in and kills him, and then you still somehow gain access to the room. And then you get his key card, which you need to like activate something to move something out the way to progress. And yeah, it is all simple mechanics. I should just carry on with that instead of trying to start a new one. It's pretty well already set out on it. I had the torch, I had God, we're doing well here, burning all these swordfish. Oh, we got another level, did we? 55. Oh. I did want like the only other thing that'd have to be complicated a little bit is I do like the insanity system on Amnesia, where the more stress your guy gets, the more noise he makes. And I'd tie that into how easy you are to find for the monster. So if you hide behind something, you'll do it's like heavy breathing. It's just when you sit there for hours trying to do something and then you're like, you just make zero progress on it. It's like, ugh. Main thing for me is I like having things that like look good as well as when they're programmed. So got enough like load of flickering lights and stuff like that. They're easy enough to program, and but it's like I'd like movable objects and things that don't look like they're just like, you know, a square that's just programmed to go upwards. It's just getting the motivation, isn't it, to see a like goal that you want to reach. I mean, like, I would just need like a semi-playable game that's got like at least like 4 to 5 hours of content, and then it could be early access. Saying that type of game, you don't really want early access. It's more needs to be finished. Also remembering stuff though. It's like how to do stuff, and I've started using the Unreal Engine 5 point whatever, and like everything's set out a tiny bit different, so it took me a while to get used to it. I'm still not fully used to it, but we're getting there. I think it would help me if I got more people watching me though, because most of the people who watch game dev stuff are actually interested in game dev, or do game dev themselves. So if I was ever like, and they go, well, like what you should do is you should do this, and I'm like, oh, okay, I understand. Ah, I see, that's how you would approach it and all that. Like currently on the thing that I was working on with the day-night cycle, I'm using event tick, which I don't really want to use. But because it's only with one thing that I'm using it, it's not that bad. Because the way that it works, it does increments of time based off every tick that is taking place in the game, which is based off the delta seconds. I suppose tutorial series would be good. The issue is that I feel like it's not something that would be on this type of channel though. If you get me, because I'm doing like projects on Void, RuneScape, World of Warcraft very rarely now, but it's more of a gaming channel than a game dev channel. Maybe I'd make a game dev channel and do game dev tutorials on how to do certain things. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Yeah. This is the game dev section of the channel. This is the game content of the channel. I suppose. Maybe I should do. Yeah, maybe we should. Tutorials on different things. I mean, like, a basic health system is pretty easy. I could do like a very basic one and like a if this video gets X amount of likes, I'll make it more complicated and blah 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 blah. The bad thing about me doing this is I have to hop every world and I'm not getting random events, which are kind of like a good source of experience. Because I want to be getting my hunter level up from lamps. If I get X amount of likes, I'll do this. If I get X amount of... Yeah, I mean... You don't have to make a game in the game, if you know what I mean. Like, you just have to make a part of a game that someone might need. And they need a tutorial for. And then someone might comment on it going, oh, how do I do this? And I'm like, oh, I know how to do that. And then I make a video on that, and then they go, oh, thanks for that. And then blah, blah, blah. Someone else might need it. Like, there's hardly, to be fair, there's hardly any tutorials in Unreal Engine 5. And because it looks different, when I was trying to do stuff on Unreal Engine 5, I was watching Unreal Engine 4 tutorials, it was kind of like throwing me for a loop, even though they're basically the same. Yeah, I suppose. I remember at one point I was making a game like, what the hell's that one with the Fox game? Adventure. Platformer. No, what is it called? There's like a game, and it's like there's like a what's it called? There's like a it's a fox, and he goes into a book. Like he has a book that travels into different things. I can't think what it's called. I should just remake my if I was to do a tutorial series, you know what I'd probably do? I'd probably remake the game that I was making while in uni. That got like ripped away from me from the rest of my team. Oh, alright. Can we get another level before I have to go? Got 5 minutes before I'll probably end the stream. 7k XP? Maybe. Not if we keep burning everything. Wow, literally, as I say, we burn everything. I mean, yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I should finish off the level that I'm currently doing. Don't bother doing tutorials for that on that horror game. And then on the next one be like, oh yeah, I was debating like I can't. I don't feel like I could do my horror game and do tutorials. I feel like I'd have to start from scratch. think I'd be better off like doing basic tutorials and then figuring out a small game to make from it. Like, they have like that really like basic horror game. What was it called? Granny's Home, whatever. They go around the house and they get, it's like people speed run it, and like they make it harder by like having, I think you can get like a crossbow or whatever, and it like knocks out the enemy, and like you can increase the difficulty of it by like making the knockout time be lower, and the speed of the enemy quicker. I think my best, the better thing would be me to go, oh look, there's this game, here's how you would create something like it. Like a climber mechanic, the climber mechanic from like the Legend of Zelda games in the, like, what's it called? What the hell's the one on Switch? Breath of the Wild. Climber mechanic on that. I kind of roughly have an idea of how you'd do that. It's mainly animations and attaching it to put, like having surfaces that are read as like line trace, and the line trace checks for objects that are deemed climbable. So the issue is I would have to sit there and figure out how to do it, not as a tutorial, and then redo it, having my one that I've already made as a reference, to go back on, which I see people do, to be honest, when they have done tutorials on Unreal Engine. What's something you want a tutorial for then, Bad Sad? What is like a... I think I just start off with basic stuff, to be honest. One of the things that I have hardly ever seen tutorials for is how to remap a model with a similar skeleton to other animations in Unreal Engine. I've hardly ever seen that. Like you can get a... Can you not see my mouse on screen? Like you can't see my mouse. No, you can't. Oh, you can. There you go. How to make a project. Maybe I just do a learning Unreal Engine basics. The folder structure is completely up to you. I normally, what I'll do is I'll always start with the store and content. That start and content I will keep in its own thing, which is near enough start content. I'll make a new folder which will be anything that I make, and I'll do it as the name of the game as the folder. Then I'll do give me a sec, I'll look it up. One of them. So I'll do the blueprints. I'll have a blueprint folder. It'll have characters, and then it'll have a player folder in that. Blueprints for AI, so that'll be any of the stuff that's like, well, like an example would be like a zombie. Then I'll have blueprints world, which will be like any of the blueprints which interacts with the world. So that could be the day-night cycle,
a wave manager, in-game assets like maybe like a bridge that automatically goes up and down. Interactables, like a blueprint interactables folder. Buildables, like a blueprint buildables folder. A data folder for different item types or enemy types. What else? FX folders, any special effects, UI for any like player HUD, audio files, and then the maps. Spread out like that. How am I gonna get it? No, I don't think I'm gonna. How much have I got left? 2 cakes. Ah, this inventory should get me the level. 56 then. 4 more levels till curries, so we should get it next stream. Well, next time we're on the account. I don't always stream the progress on this account. I should do. Because it makes it people doubt that I've been in this chunk for the whole time, but I have. Yeah, I suppose if I did like a load of short videos and I just like I made it a series and like a playlist. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll do that. Oh, we're not going to get it from this inventory? Wow. But we would have. It's because we burnt a load of stuff. I should put a disclaimer in them saying I'm not the most knowledgeable. I know like how to do certain things, and it might not be the most optimal way of doing it, but it might give you a inkling of how to approach something, and then you can improve it from there. I should still have over 800k cash after this grind. Six cooking, doesn't lock any in. 18k XP. Right, okay. That's the Wilderness Ditch song, I swear it is. Or it's like just as you walk past the rock. Oh no, Falador. That's from Falador, that one. So yeah, I don't know what I'd make the tutorials wise. Probably what you said, the basic setup of a thing, maybe explain some of the windows, what they're used for, what a general layout would be for like a project, for me anyway. Difference between certain things, like a static mesh and a skeletal mesh. How to use how to import objects and stuff like that, and do a load of basic stuff, short 5-minute tutorial things just to get a load of different videos, then make it into a playlist. You can do like a load of stuff in level blueprint and stuff like that in Unreal. I like very rarely have seen people use it. I used to use it quite a bit when I was first learning it, thinking it was one of the best things to do, especially when I want certain stuff in a level, but obviously there are uses for it, but it's not particularly. I just mainly used it for music, I think. Audio cues and music in a level. Just make reference points when the character walks over a collision box that it switches music or triggers something. Just put a start of every video. Just quick disclaimer: I'm self-taught. All the things I do may not be optimal, and there are probably better ways of doing it. But all the content in these videos will show you a basic way of achieving the tutorial's title. and you can work out yourself how to improve from the base that I've provided. Otherwise I'll probably just get a load of people going, oh, you shouldn't do it like that, you should do it like this. Yeah. Have you even used Unreal Engine that much, Bad Sad? I mean, it's once you get it becomes somewhat common sense once you've done it enough. Like, if you start off like near enough what you're saying, if you start off with the basics, and then work your way on from that, you'll pick stuff up, and then when you go, oh, I feel like doing this, you'll be able to use the different things that you've tried and made before to have a general understanding of how you'd approach it. You might not be able to do it, and you might get like halfway there and get stuck, but most of the time there is content online for from other people asking how to do stuff. It's like my first project that I made on Unreal Engine, I spent like a week on. Let's have a look actually if I can find it. Oh, I saying that I'd have to switch my account that I'm on. YouTube switch account. Oh, I could do that. There you go. Give me a sec. Your videos. Pretty sure I've showed you these in the past. Oh, I definitely have. I mean, I just pull this out and then I drag it up there. Right, we're done with RuneScape for today because I'm gonna have to finish up now anyway. Let me get this up on stream. Oh, the video quality's so weird. Right, where's the window capture? I can change that to... which one's this? Ah, the chunk goals. Right, who this? The current one is I need 60 cooking to cook a curry, and then the other one is 63 fletching. I'll look back in. 63 fletching to get ruby bolt tips, and then the last two tasks that I need to do in the chunk. Currently 56 cooking and with 45 fletching because we need 63 for the ruby bolt tips, and the only thing we've got to cut is normal trees. But yeah, so they're the current goals, and then we can roll, and most of the chunks around me are pretty free chunks, so we'll get a bit more of an area to roam around in. But let me go back to trying to show Bad Sad that where the hell, why isn't it detecting? Right, if I get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, put that into there. And then that is... yeah, that's detecting that. Okay, done. Is it showing that? No. Why not? Right, we'll add a new one, and hopefully it finds it. Actually, do you know what? We'll just do screen capture. And put it on full screen. Add source, screen capture. Screen. That one. There you go. So this one. This was like my university project, and I literally used Unreal Engine for like a week. So this didn't get developed very much further past this. I kind of like grey boxed everything out. And was like trying to show off like basic mechanics. But yeah, that's it. Like you can get to this point if you like consistently follow tutorials in like a week. Like, if I turn off the screen capture a second, I get the other video up. I get this one and then go full screen on that. This is like a little bit of a continuation on it. I had the inventory system working a little bit better. I could equip stuff. You could get the weapons out. I mean, and then I was limited by like the animations that I had available to me. So the animations that we had made, that my team made for it, they didn't get onto the fact that they needed a root at the bottom of the skeleton. So because there was no root at the bottom of the skeleton, when I introduced, like see that where he pings back, he's meant to have a root at the bottom of the skeleton, so he slides forward when he attacks. So, the camera's meant to move forward with the character, the animation, because of the root, but because there wasn't one there, I had to fix like the rolling and things like that. So the way that the rolling worked was because the root, what would happen with the rolling is the character would roll forward and then spring back to where he actually was. So that sphere in front of him, what it actually did was, when the character hit that sphere, it put the collision capsule that's attached to the character in the location where that sphere was. So it forcefully moved the camera forward, which to be honest, probably if I changed these spheres, thinking about it now when I'm more experienced, if I made these spheres cubes, with that jump attack, I could have made that jump attack work, because it would have been the same thing. So I probably could. So it's just experience. Anyway, I'll have to leave it there. But yeah, it's just you learn pretty quickly with just following the tutorials. I'll make some. It's a good idea. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Don't know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Might go back to Zomboid. Like saying I should probably do tutorials and not stream for the day. Yeah, okay. I mean, I think what if I'm gonna make a game for a tutorial series, I'd probably reapproach this one, the one I showed you there, because um, we got our university grant thing because of my preview, and then my team basically scrapped that version, and then yeah, maybe I go for that. It was meant to be kind of like a Dark Souls, Legend of Zelda type thing. But yeah, we'll see. We'll go with that. We'll start that. That'll be a good one. Anyway, we'll leave it there. See you all next time. If you haven't already, if you could like and subscribe, I very much appreciate it. We're getting there with subscribers. We've gone up quite a bit recently. I feel like my shorts have been helping with that. But yeah, we are going up, slowly gaining followers, subs. It's like 500 to be able to raid people, which is annoying. Yeah, I feel like you should just be able to raid people. Yeah. Anyway, we'll catch you all next time. Thanks, Bad Sad, for dropping in and sticking around. Should be on tomorrow. Maybe do streams as for the whole tutorial thing, and then I cut it into clips, or I just edit it down. We're saying that it'd be harder to edit down if I have to download a 2-hour stream. But yeah, see you all next time. Bye bye.